Hey guys, this is John with Hoopers Creek Bee Company. Hope everybody's doing well. We wanted to do a video showing how we would install a nucleus colony into new equipment. And so today we have a uh, overwintered 5-frame nuke here. We're going to be putting into this equipment, and we're going to show you how we would do it. Um, Not the only way to do it, but we're just going to show you how we would do it. So we've got a hive stand here. I'm actually going to move this forward. I'm going to tilt the entrance just a little bit forward. And again, this is for a 10-frame setup. So we got a 10-frame deep here. And we've got five frames with foundation here. The reason we've got five is there's going to be 5 frames in the nucleus colony. We're going to put our introducer in. And for now, I'm going with the smallest opening. The reason for that is we're still having some cool nights here in the mountains. All right, so we've got our nucleus colony here, and I'm just going to open the entrance. Actually, I'm going to set it on this side. We're going to open the entrance, let the bees come out if they so choose to. I've also got a smoker here. I'm going to give them just a little bit of smoke. So I'm not wearing a veil today, guys, because I forgot mine. Don't recommend that you guys try installing the nuke without a veil or without a jacket. So we've also have 2 different ways to feed, and we'll show you that here in a second. I'm going to go ahead and take these frames out of here, and we'll get started. So as we're taking this out, the simple answer is you can put it in here any way you like. The important thing is we don't want to kill the queen. Now we're not going to jumble the frames up. We're going to put them in order as they come out of the box. But you could dump this thing in the hive and it would be okay as long as you don't kill the queen. So as we're taking this apart, we want to bring this frame over, and this is one reason we like Pro Nukes. There's room on the side to bring it over. So we're going to bring it over and up. And what we're trying to do is not roll the bees. So that's going to go right here in this position. You're going to want to check the bottom, make sure they're not making swarm cells. This frame looks good. And I'm going to take just a quick glance at the bottom. Nothing hanging down. And I'm not taking the time to look for the queen. One reason is I don't have a veil, so I'm trying to get this in fairly quickly without getting stung. So it's okay if you see the queen. We've checked all the nukes. We know there's a queen in there, so you've got a queen in there. So if you don't see it the first time, it's okay. The important thing is to get it installed. You'll have ample opportunity to see the queen later. So again, no swarm cells. So we put them in the box in the order they came out of the nuke. Again, that's nice for the bees. The bees can survive just fine if you don't put it in that order, but it just makes it easier for the bees. So we've still got a lot of bees here in the box. So again, I don't recommend you do this without a veil. There's still a few bees in the box. Just making sure there's no queen, and we're good. And then we've also got a lot of bees left on the lid. So no queen on the lid. Bees are in the box. Bees are actually drawing a little bit. This is a strong nuke. The bees are actually drawing a little bit of comb on the side. So I'm removing that. And then we've got a couple feeding options here. There's a lot of feeding options, guys. These aren't the only two. This is a frame feeder, so we could put that. We could put that right here. We'd fill that full of syrup. So that's one option. That takes up the space of 2 frames, and that would work just fine. That's a great option. I'll show you one more. It doesn't take up any frame space. So we've got the frames in there. We're just centering up the frames. So the 5-frame nuke that we've installed is in the center. And then there's different kinds of lids. This is just a telescoping lid. If we were to use that, it would allow us, we could feed with that. We could also feed with this bucket feeder. I've got a plug here that's got holes, 1/16 holes drilled in it. So we would fill the gallon bucket up with syrup, turn it over. It's going to pull a vacuum on the syrup that's left in there, pop the plug out of this HDO lid, and you can set it on there. The bees will actually come up. The bucket has a rim on it, which allows the bees to come up and occupy this area here, and they can feed on that through that plug. So it's actually that simple, guys. Nothing complicated about it. So have fun with it, enjoy it, and we appreciate you getting your nukes from Hoopers Creek Bee Company. Thank you.